Welcome back to Mr. Nat's Maths, and today we're going to take a look at multiplying decimals. Okay, let's first of all think about how we multiply in the first place. So if I've got something like 7 multiplied by 1, it's going to equal 7, right? So that's like having 7 and multiplying it by 1, and my answer is 7. It ends up in the ones column. Right, and multiply it by one time. Okay, now what about if I change that and I think about multiplying that 7 by 10 instead? What happens? Well, if we did our place value lessons earlier in the year, we'll know that multiplying by 10 means that everything moves one column to the left. So the answer here would be 70. Okay, because originally I had 7 ones, but I multiplied by 10, so I end up with 7 tens. Everything moved over one column to the left. So if I'm changing this decimal now, this number now to a decimal, you can see what's coming. Instead, now if I have 1/10, 0.1, I'm multiplying by 1/10, which is 10 times smaller. So it's going to go one column to the right. So I had 7 ones, and I've multiplied it by 1/10, which is 10 times smaller. So now I've got 7/10. Okay, so if we understand that and how that's happening, then we can really get on with how to multiply decimals. So let's take an example like, 0.5 times by 7. I like that 7 at the moment. Okay, let's just ignore for a moment then that this is a decimal, and let's just do the 5 times 7. Hopefully we know that 5 times 7 is 35, right? Okay, so 35 would be in here, 35. Right, so we had 7 ones and we multiplied it by 5 and we get 35, right? But we're now taking into account that this is 5/10. This is 10 times smaller than our original 5. So our answer is going to be 10 times smaller. So move everything one column over to the right and we end up with 3.5. 3.5. So 5/10 of 7 is 3.5. Okay. All right, let's try it with a bigger number. Let's see how that works. Let's have 0.4 of 28, maybe. See what happens with that. Let's get rid of our little numbers in the place value chart. So I'm working with the number 4 now. I don't like that decimal at the moment, so let's just ignore the decimal and think we got 4 times 28. 4 times 20, using the distributive property, we know that that's 80, and 4 times 8, 4 times 8, the distributive property meaning that this is the same as 4 times 20 and 4 times 8, add them together. 4 times 8, 32, how did I get that? Double 8, 16, double 8 again, 32. So 4 lots of 28 is going to be 112. But this is 10 times smaller, so 112 is here. This is 10 times smaller, so let's divide everything by 10, move it all over one column to the left, sorry, to the right, 11.2. So the answer to that is 11.2. Okay, hope that helps you understand how to multiply by simple decimals. Okay, right, that's it for now. Cheers.